Major Slack Videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Welcome to the conclusion of my Pure Vagabond Tank run. In this video, we are going after the third Talisman slot, which will be given to us after we defeat Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon at the mysterious Academy of Lucaria. Once again, Gamer Slack is down there in the trenches behind the gun, and MC Dub Slack here in the rear of the gear on the microphone. And we are going to dress for survivability, putting on the Blessed Dew Talisman and the Crimson Assassin's Dagger. And make sure you have the Gravitas Ash of War on your best longsword, and the halberd with the Flaming Strike Ash of War. We are ready to go. First stop, main Academy Gate. At the main entrance to the Academy of Lucaria. Going to be dealing with a whole bunch of mages. Once again, this is going to be a quick run. We're not after all the loot. This is not a completionist run, not by a long shot. We're just going to jam through as quickly as we can and get what we want, which is that third talisman slot. That's the most valuable thing we can acquire right now in this build. And will, in effect, complete this starter build. Okay, so here we go. Couple of mages at the top of the stairs. We're just going to bum rush them. Best way to approach it is with the longsword, Gravitas. Run straight up the center and then dart over to the right side. Gravitas when you get to the top. And again, knock him out. Gotta love that headbutt, eh? Good on you, dude. But not good enough. Okay, in we go. First thing we're going to do when we get inside is cut to the right, smack the wall, open up an invisible room, and get a rune arc. Then we're going to deal with a whole bunch of those wooden marionette type deals. There's 4 of them hanging up in this room. We can bring them down using crystal darts. It's advisable to do that before you advance and excite this mage at the end there, because that if not, you'll be dealing with all of them and this mage popping out glintstone sorceries at you. So yeah, there we go. Bring down a couple of those puppets there. When they get close, light them up with your flaming strike. Should just take one. Should be an instant kill. There we go. And we got a twofer. Okay, so that's 2 down, 2 more to go. It's 1 there, and he dropped off. And it looks like I got the mage excited anyway, so I'm going to take cover over here. And that marionette got a piece of me. And now I want to take care of the mage. Longsword, Gravitas. Wait in between shots, rush up, get close, Gravitas. Down he goes. And one more marionette right here. For some reason I couldn't lock onto him, so I just went up close and used Gravitas to bring him down. Wake up! Time to die! Name that band. Name that band without Googling it. And prove it. Okay, so rest at the Church of the Cuckoo. Gotta love that name. And we're going into the graveyard with these, basically, I think they're called putrid corpses, who can grab you and munch away a lot of damage. Out here, you're just going to drop off on the right side here, go up this little passage and grab a smithing stone 4. Yep, so your shield is pretty much useless in this area. We're just going to speed run through, down here, to the north, and across the bridge. As soon as we get across the bridge, we're going to cut across to the right, and up the hill. There's 1 putrid corpse. They're going to give us a little bit of grief right there, but just keep going. Going to go all the way almost to the top, and then we're going to pop out our demi-human ashes right about here. This will create total pandemonium. What you want to do is create a choke point by going into this doorway here. Spin around and just spam that Gravitas. Spam Gravitas. And that'll take care of everybody. And nice little choke point here. And I did realize that that wasn't enough to do that guy in. And I got behind him. These guys are so slow that you can just kind of circle behind them and get a critical hit without even, like, you know, doing any real expert dodging at all. And why are we hanging out here instead of just continuing? Because there's a very important Ash of War off to the right here, which I'm going to go for now. The Spectral Lance, which you can actually put on the halberd. The Spectral Lance rocks. I don't know why I've overlooked this up to this point. This thing here totally rocks. It's nuts. It's got great tracking. It's got good range. And it actually is affected by the Arrow's Reach Ash of War. Although whether that is a bug or a feature remains to be seen. Let's just call it a feature for now. Hopefully it's not going to get patched out. And that's it. That's all I came for. I just wanted to calm everybody down enough so that I could go down and get the Spectral Lance, and then we're just going to take the water reel up to the classroom. Next major boss fight, Red Wolf of Radagon. Now you've all seen the Demi-Human Ashes take him down single-handedly. So once again, this is kind of like, you know, fifth wheel type of deal where we're just like, you know, pop up the Demi-Human Ashes and they're like, the Red Wolf of Radagon? Okay, hold my beer kind of thing, you know. What I want to do now is go get the Arrow's Reach Talisman, which, like I said, affects the Spectral Lance. So everybody go to Stormhill Shack, and we're going to push down to the south. Way back at the beginning of the game, we were dealing with Gatefront Ruins, and there's kind of like this big gate to the north of that. Basically, Stormgate. And at the top of Stormgate, right here, which is where I'm going, are 2 guards. 3 guards. 1 Cadence Sellsword and 2 regular Godrick soldiers. In that area is a treasure chest with the Arrow's Reach Talisman, which extends the range of any bow-like weapon, and also the Spectral Lance Ash of War. Once again, hopefully that is not a bug. So you want to kill these 3 wolves up here, first of all. Come down this way, and there's a Cadence Sellsword patrolling up and down the stairs here. You can easily take him out with 2 Spectral Lances. And then inside, roll through the debris on the left here, and then target the guy on the right first. Spectral Lance, and then we can go whack the other guy with just a jump attack with the halberd. And drum roll, please. Arrow's Reach Talisman. There we go. So done and done. Okay, so back to Schoolhouse Classroom, and we're just gonna speed run through all the mages there and get up to the Red Wolf of Radagon boss fight with the Spectral Lance on the halberd, our plus 17 halberd. And like I said, it has great tracking. Once again, wait till nighttime so that your demi-humans will go apeshit, pun intended. Yeah, they are much more powerful at night. Okay, so we're just going to speed run past all these mages here. Up to the west, circle around here, and then up the stairs on the right here. And do a U-turn to the right, up these stairs. Do it like that, you should be able to avoid all the mage's glintstone sorceries. In here, I'm going to pop out the demi-humans right away. And then what I usually do is I like to roll through all the debris if possible. See, all these chairs and pews and tables and whatnot, I like to roll through them to destroy them so that there are no obstacles in my way. So they have a clear line of fire on the Red Wolf. Okay, so the demi-humans are keeping the Red Wolf at bay, and then just finish him off with Spectral Lance whenever you have a chance. Isn't that fantastic tracking on the Spectral Lance? Even on moving targets, it's just fantastic. And he's almost dead. And here, don't do what I did. If you want to use your gold pickled foul foot, pop it right at the very beginning, because this fight is not going to last more than 3 minutes. I missed my my chance to take it. I took it too late, so I wasted a gold pickled foul foot. So I didn't get as much money for this as I should have, but yeah. Once again, demi-humans +7. Rock. Oh yeah, and by the way, I put another point into vigor. And I just want to cash in all these runes here. And back to the debate parlor. Debate parlor Slack. Nope, debate parlor. That's the one. Now, all we have to do is clear the way to Queen Rennala. Make a sleep pot. I made a mistake here. I maxed out my cracked pots. You should make a sleep pot, because this is something I discovered. Actually, I knew about this before even embarking on this agenda to clear the path to Queen Rennala. I don't know why I maxed out my fire pots. You should make a sleep pot, because that will take care of the Mad Pumpkinhead real easy. Okay, so out here, up on the right side, and we have to get on that little highway going up by using this bridge here. And there's going to be a rolling ball that will either do a lot of damage or may even kill you. So jump over here and go up one and jump over here to avoid the rolling ball. You can get this here, crystal darts. Alright, now we have to avoid this. Now watch it as it comes down. If you count 1, 2, 3 posts up from where we are, you see how the rolling ball actually avoids that third post. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and just after the third post crush down here, see the ball rolls away from you. So that's the easiest way to get around this rolling ball. In here we have to deal with this field boss here, but not right now. We're going to sneak in just like this off to the left, hop over. It's the mage here you got to watch out for. Stick to the left side, hop over on this ledge and get through here. And we have to destroy all the guys at the top of this ladder in order to disable the rolling ball. And this is something, this wasn't part of my plan. I just, this is kind of like a revenge thing, because I can't stand the way this guy's popping off shots and he always manages to get me. So I want to kill him. I wanted to see if I can kill him with the Spectral Lance, and you can. And before going up, you should open this door here, because it's locked from the other side. Okay, once again, dressing for survivability. Get that Assassin's Crimson Dagger on. It's going to be a mage at the top, just off to our right. We can sneak around and backstab him, for starters. Get sneak mode. Throw on that light. Okay, backstab him. Now we're going to Spectral Lance this mage to the Mad Pumpkin heads, right? That one right there. Should be an instant kill. Now, I realize that I maxed out my cracked pots, so I have to throw away a fire pot. So that's what I'm doing now. Just throwing one away. And I'm going to make a sleep pot, which is the easiest way to take care of this Mad Pumpkin head. This will knock him right at it. Real easy. Sleep pot. He may look menacing, come towards you, but he's eventually going to conk right out. Nighty night, big boy. And you get a critical hit. Go up to his left shoulder just like this. Don't try to do a critical hit on his head. It's his left shoulder. That's where you get the critical hit. And then a quick hit to finish him off, and a Spectral Lance to finish off that mage there. And I lost count, like I didn't do any kill counts here, so I'm thinking, is there one more mage? That's why I'm still sneaking around, but there isn't. Okay, so having killed all these guys here, this will disable the rolling ball. So now we can kill that mini boss that's down there without having to dodge the rolling ball. And you can jump down here and go to Golden Rune 7. And go down to the balcony. And now we're after this bad boy here. Moongrum, the Carrion Knight. You can reach him with the Spectral Lance from this distance. And you want to keep your distance. He's kind of tethered. He can only come a certain ways down this these stairs here. Like, he pretty much can't go past the first landing, and then he'll just back up. So I just keep bombarding him with Spectral Lances. And it's, you know, it's a piece of cake. This is fantastic, eh? Having a ranged attack on a melee character without having to use magical staffs and without having to use a bow, which you need arrows for. This is like, you know, I have no idea how I managed to overlook the Spectral Lance all this time. Great, great Ash of War. Goes on a lot of weapons too. Okay, so this is it. Let's get ready for the Queen Rennala boss fight. 2 phases. The first phase with the students on the ground throwing books at you. 3 of them light up with little circular yellow circles. You have to destroy those 3 students to bring down Queen Rennala, and then go at Queen Rennala as hard as you can to destroy her. Second phase is when she's out in this open magical plane and she just goes ape with her sorceries. First thing she always hits you with is the Comet Azure, and then she starts popping out full moons, and it's just it's absolute hellacious magical mess. But you're rolling with the slack. Stick with the slack and you won't get whacked. We're going with Gravitas on the longsword and Flaming Strike on the halberd. And of course the demi-humans. And wait till nighttime. And we're only going to use the demi-humans in phase 2. We're going to manage phase 1 on our own. Don't forget the Smithing Stone 5 down here. And let's get to it. That's just a furrow calling finger remedy that I walked right by there. Don't need that. I never do multiplayer in Elden Ring. Okay, so straight up here to the northwest, and we're going to take the elevator up. Skip the cutscenes. Like I said, the first thing that happens is you have to look for the students on the ground that have a big, or rather a little yellow globe around them. You got to destroy 3 of them like that. So basically going to be running around with your shield up. Okay? Shield up all the time. Don't lock on to anybody. No lock on. Just run around with your shield up and look for those little circular, like, yellow globes. And use your gravitas to destroy them. So shield up. Looking for that yellow globe. There's one right there. Gravitas, get near. Don't bother locking on. There's another one. That's number 2. And looking for a third one. Once you destroy the third one, quickly switch over to your halberd, two-handed, and get ready to do Flaming Strike and the follow-up strong attack on Queen Rennala. If you can do 2 or 3 of them, you'll be able to finish her off right away. There you go. And if you can, if you have time, refill your FP and pop out the demi-humans right away, even before the second phase kicks in, but don't worry if you can't do it. Because they'll carry over. I didn't have time, so now I know that the first thing I need to do is dodge to the left and then pop out the demi-humans. Actually, strike that. I took a chance. Yeah, see, that's why you should dodge to the left, because she always does that. The Comet Azure, as soon as you pop in the second phase. Okay, so out go the demi-humans, and you know that they can handle Queen Rennala all on their own. So we're just like, you know, once again, hold my beer kind of thing. Best thing to do is run straight up to her with the longsword and just spam light attacks on her with your longsword as much as you can, because it totally stun locks her. Between that and the demi-humans, totally stun locks her. Then once she spawns her like minions, switch over to the halberd, two-handed, and start doing the Flaming Strike attacks. And as you can see, she's almost dead. Take your gold pickle foul foot. Gold pickle foul foot slack. Atta boy. No, wait a minute. Wait. See? Atta boy. He's a learner. Now this is important. She coughs up a lot of money. And that's it. No problem. Well done, my little manic monkeys. Well done. And we get a remembrance and a great rune and 62,000 runes, or 52,000 runes, if you remember to take your gold pickle foul foot.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide.
So all that remains is to report back to Enya at the round table, and she'll reward us with the third talisman slot. And here I'm going to sell off Queen Rennala's Remembrance, because none of the weapons that they provide fit in with this build. You sell that and the Golden Rune. Once again, we're swimming in cash. And level up Vigor to 54, and that's it. Strike that 55. And that, along with Godrick's Great Rune, will bring Vigor up to 60, and our HP is at 1906. Add on the Crimson Amber Medallion. And that'll pop it up over 2,000 HP. Who loves you? Slack loves us. That's right, Slack loves you. And don't you forget it. 2,013 HP. Now that gives you a lot of elbow room when it comes to roaming the lands between.
Fine, you have now to become the thing as much.
Because I'm just jamming through the dialogue, and there we go. There's our third talisman slot. And your Pure Vagabond Tank build, tank starter build rather, is complete. Booyah! Lots of talisman slots, lots of HP to fool around with. You can wear all your armor. You're not in heavy load. It's a done deal. That is it, people. Thanks a lot for watching. My name is Major Slack and I approve this video. If you do too, please give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time.